Okay, so this says, which of the following equations has a graph in the xy plane for which y is always greater than or equal to -1? So this is really a question asking what limitations are placed on the range of these functions. That's one way to think of it. For some of you, it's going to be sufficient for you to just notice that for A, B, and C, these graphs are all shifted down to. So that's going to be enough for you to see that, for example, if we look at this picture here, this is an absolute value function and is shifted down to the -2 signifies it's being shifted down 2 units. So therefore, if you look where x equals 0, don't forget to plug in x equals 0. Where x equals 0, y equals -2. That's not okay because we're looking for where y is always greater than or equal to -1. If you forgot to plug in 0, you might get confused, but you still wouldn't arrive at an answer, so you'd catch your confusion. Okay, so B, let's look at B. B is a parabola that's shifted down to. Remember that in vertex form, which we have here, the k value is the shift up and down. The h value is the shift left and right. And so if we look at C, which is our answer, you'll notice that there is a shift to the right. It's a little counterintuitive. -2 means shifted 2 to the right, since in the original function, it's x minus h. When you have -2, that means shifted to the right, which I have drawn here, which you probably remember from your math class. So we just have a shift to the right. We don't have a shift down. And if we test it and we plug in 0 as x, and then we square it, we're going to get y equals 0, which is totally fine. And notice that the range of this function is y is greater than or equal to 0. So this will be true. The y value will always be greater than or equal to -1.